Hi everybody, Vanquished Angel here, and today I'm going to focus on, I'm just going to correct that so I can kind of see a couple of things. I'm going to shoot a couple of videos today, as I usually do every day anyway. Make sure I get the lighting right here so you can see a little bit better. That's better. So today I'm going to go over cleaning your desktop computer, and that's because mine is all dirty, nasty, and dusty, because I don't clean it very much. So, and then I'm going to go over how to build a cheap gaming PC afterwards. So, I'll probably actually just wipe that off. Alright, so this is the interior of my PC. Now this is a HP small form factor PC, but this will help you with any PC. So I take the lid off, and then here, these little tabs right here take the front grill off, as you'll see in a moment. So there's the front grill, and I set the lid off to the side. Now right here is the processor, and this is a little plastic cover to kind of tunnel the air, and then right here's the graphics card, and then right in here I have a USB 3.0 PCI card, and then a USB 3.0 PCIe card over here. Then, and then this is my power supply. This rocks up in this model, which is going to be important. Then this is my DVD CD burner, which I don't even, do people use those anymore? I don't think so. And then this rocks up to get out of the way, and it reveals a hard drive down here, and then a hard drive down here as well. So that's kind of how my computer is set up, and you'll see these, I don't know if you can see those, but my RAM sticks are in there. I might just move this camera a bit. So I can kind of show you guys a little bit better about this. That's much better. Okay, so kind of you can see better inside my computer there. Maybe if I turned it sideways it would look a little better. There you go. I have to record on a laptop because this is my main computer. Alright, so this part right here, this tunnel to the processor, which is right here, this moves out of the way, but it's got these cords in there. And so we're going to try to shimmy that, but I don't think we can because the cords are just, they're too tight. Now I use small form factor PCs because they're energy efficient compared to others, but I'll get more into that I think in the next one. But there's the Western Digital Caviar Green hard drives. They're terabytes, so we're going to take that plastic part off here, and I'm going to blow it out where you see the straw and stuff, but I'm going to do it, not into my computer over here. And we're going to kind of get all that grody out of there. You can wipe it off if you want to, but not wet or anything with oils. And then I'll set that on the lid. And then right in here is part of the fan for the power supply, but then there's another part right here. So I'm going to blow that out. And you might be able to see the dust blow out of there, but I don't know if you can. And then down here. Careful with pointing the blower because sometimes it'll shoot out that really cold stuff. Now I have more than one. Alright, so we blow that out. Then we're going to blow out this part here of the processor where the dust collects. So this, my stuff is running out on this one. So we're going to switch cans to a new one. And then I'm just going to blow across the motherboard See all that dust? This is my RAM right here. You just saw that dust in the fan right there, right here, but we blow that out. And then I like to just get in the crevices. So that's pretty good. I use a mini ITX, so it's not too bad. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see this in here, but the motherboards generally don't fit flush to the bottom or to the side of the case. So I'm going to kind of face this up a bit, and we'll see if we can shed some light on the subject here. All right. And then you're going to see these little holes down here and right in here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. I'm going to blow through there because this is all dusty. That gets under the motherboard. Then I'm going to blow this grill here clean. Right up in here, because that's where my fan is. So the air comes in through here to the fan and in through that this little plastic tunnel here to my processor. So probably not going to do that facing you because it's kind of hard. Be sure not to shake up the air. You shake up the air, it gets super cold, and you don't want that. Okay, so that is how you clean it out. So you make sure you get under the hard drive, into the power supply here, the vents. So there's a fan here, but there's also a fan. I don't know why it's not folding up. I must have moved it. But there's also a fan here that has to be cleaned out. And then there's a little part on the side. And then I clear out this stuff, and in between it, that's my CD, DVD writer, and then a backup hard drive. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. And then the processor. Make sure you get that processor good and cleaned out. All right, that's how you clean out a computer. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.